Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blessed to be here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at what is next in your love life. As usual, we're going to do a little bit of an energy check-in, so you my darlings can make sure that this is the right reading for you. Alright, show me. The Ace of Wands. Oh, the Death. My amazing phoenixes. Hello and welcome to your reading. What can I say? In this stage of going through the dark night of the soul, but starting to see the first ray of sunlight, you guys are waking up. You're waking up renewed. This is not something that comes in as a huge wake-up moment. What I'm seeing is that you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. You're not out of the woods yet. You're not out of this energy of having fully been rebirthed just yet. And you might be going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. You feel like there's something important that's going to change into your life. You feel like a new stage is coming. But you keep on going, like I said, back and forth. There's a part of you that wants to get out into the new, a part of you that's still mourning the past. Right now you might feel quite fragmented. You might feel like you don't know who you are, where you're going, what it is that you want. But there's also an aspect of you that wants to move forwards. So I want to say it's almost like, when you hurt yourself and you're almost healed, but you can't fully be present just yet because, your body, your mind still needs some healing to do, but you're feeling much better. And then there are days when you're like, oh, you know what, forget it. It's just not worth it. Some people say that you might have become colder. Some people might say that you have become a little bit more distant. I definitely see that you guys have developed a critical thinking aspect of you. Right now, you're seeing who's worthy of your time, who's not. At the same time, I'm seeing that you are somebody who tends to juggle a lot of things. In this moment, you're definitely dealing with a lot of things that maybe you wish you didn't need to deal with. In great need of a holiday. Guys, in great need of a holiday. Big time. For some of you, what I'm saying is that you're thinking about something that has to do with building. Building a legacy, building a home, or redecorating your house. Maybe for some of you that there's some sort of idea or a project that has to do with relocation. You yourselves, you might be working in real estate. But what you need right now, what you truly want, is you want to have fun. You want to have fun in the sun. You want to flirt. You want to have sex. You want to go out and celebrate life. But it's as if a certain aspect of you is not letting you. It's not letting you just yet. Maybe you're busy with other things. Maybe you're overthinking it. But like I keep on seeing, there are different aspects of you and they keep on clashing. They keep on clashing. An inner critic within you. You're trying to make peace with yourself. Because here, a certain aspect of you is in the mood for love. Yeah. And once more, you're going through the period of reawakening that leads you to love. I'm going to tell you this, guys. For some of you, you could be in a semi-relationship. It's weird. It's hard for me to grasp that energy. It's either you're in a relationship but you're not fully present. Either you're in a situationship or you could be completely single over here. But the point is, look at this beautiful energy. You're ready to go into the new. You might not feel it just yet. You might not realize it just yet. But you want that family. You want to rebuild things. with somebody. For others of you, you want to rebuild yourself so that you could go into the new energies of being in love, creating a family. With kids, with dogs, with whomever. And for some of you, it will require that you stop some sort of connection, that you cut some sort of connection. Or that you pause with your partner and you go into a different relationship dynamic. But despite what you might think, guys, you're ready to love. Okay, if that sounds like you, keep on watching. Let's go ahead and take a look at your love life. What is next? Right now, as much as possible, my dears, try not to think of anything or anybody. I want this wax reading to be completely free flow, whatever comes through. If something needs to come through and we're talking about the person that you're interested in, it will. But right now, imagine a blank canvas. Just a blank canvas. Let's see what this wax reading is going to draw on that canvas. You want to be chosen. That's what the Gemini energy, the lover's energy was all about. Chosen. Making the right choice. You're saying, I want to make sure I make the right choice. Because here what I'm seeing is a picture. Is a picture. You keep on looking at somebody's pictures, guys. Either this person is present in your life, either this person is no longer present in your life, but you're looking at somebody's picture. Somebody's looking at your pictures as well. But it's scattered. The energy is scattered all over the place. Some of you might be on a dating website. They're showing me loads of options. Somebody with a big head, somebody with a very big eyes over here, somebody. Or you could, honestly, guys, you could be in a relationship, but you might be thinking about someone else. Occasionally. Scattered energies. But this is normal, because based on your energy check-in, and it's very interesting, there's a part of you that wants something new and a part of you that wants to stick with the old patterns. For a lot of you, you're being rebirthed. There's going to be an opportunity for you to relearn love. Very interesting. Look, we got the little girl over here, we got the little boy over here, and we got the flowers. So I'm definitely seeing, you know what, guys, what happens in your love life next, it has to do with choices. Loads and loads of choices. Oh, somebody's foot came through over here. Hey, changing the shoes. Changing the shoes into much more comfortable shoes. A lot of you, you've been taught conditional love over here. And the little boy is like, hey, hi. I want to be together. Honestly, there's a lot of sweetness that comes in over here, guys. They're telling me that what's next in your love life is a change of type. A change of type. So if you usually go for somebody who's maybe overly confident, very outspoken, you might try communicating with somebody who's got maybe a little bit more of a shy energy, but just at the beginning. Shy, sweet, maybe a little bit timid. For some of you, you're meeting at the gym or somewhere where, I don't know, a change of shoes, change of footwear. Maybe in a shop, when you want to be trying shoes, why not? But something that has to do with shoes. Could be an indication of Italy over here as well. But I'm seeing again scattered energy, guys. What's next in your love life is I want to say you're trying. You're trying to see which shoes fit the most. Look at this boy. This boy does not want to leave this girl. Honestly, guys. I want to say for some of you, your person who's very important in your life is going to come back into your life. But you're looking away because here you are. Here's your ponytail. And you're looking at the scattered energies. You don't know. But this person is somebody's like waiting for you. They're either waiting for you or they're waiting to come into your life. If you thought that there's nobody out there for you that you're meant to be with, there is. But for whatever reason, you're not looking at them just yet. Either they're not in your life yet, or you're focusing on something else, or you're rebuilding yourself, restructuring yourself. You guys might be wearing glasses. Your person might be wearing glasses. Is a little bit of a hint that's coming through. Scattered. Trying out different things. You yourself, you're going to be trying out different, I want to say, different hobbies, different things that have to do with the realization of who you are. You want an apology from somebody, guys? And I'm saying that some of you, you're going to get it. But I keep hearing, you know what, it's too late. Like, yeah, you need this apology, but it's too late because somebody has disappointed you over here big time. And this person comes in with an apology or an explanation or comes back into your life and you realize it's too late. Because somebody has literally destroyed you at one point or another. Loads of communication, guys. When we're talking about your love life, what's next? I'm seeing messages upon messages upon messages upon messages upon messages. And like I said, you know, for some of you, especially if you're on dating websites or dating apps, you become more active over here. You're trying, you're exploring. Somebody sparks your interest over here, especially if you're single. If you're not single, if you already have somebody, there's going to be a lot more communication with your partner. But I swear to God, guys, there's just this energy where there's somebody who's meant for you. Somebody who is meant for you. And this person is not coming through as overly confident, overly open. No. This person gently taps you on the shoulder, taps you on the back. And you've got a little angel over here, look. A little angel, do you see? You got the halo, you got the wings, and the angel is like pushing the two of you together. I want to say turn around. Turn around. See, that person really wants to be with you, really wants to get to know you. But right now you might be in this energy, guys, where you're going to dismiss this person. It's not the time just yet for some of you. It will be soon. But for now, honestly, loads and loads of energy that's being scattered. Something is being formed over here. I know some of you, you're asking, will he propose? Will he reach out? Will he take action? I keep on hearing that question. The answer is yes. The answer for a lot of you is yes. If it's resonating with you. Some I'm hearing, you guys could be graphic designers or you could be interested in a graphic designer because they're giving me this energy, you know, of a picture that has a lot of other small pictures in it. A picture that has a lot of small pictures. And some of you, oh my God, I'm getting what? Iron Man, Power Rangers. Oh, there's something coming in, guys, honestly, that has to do with comic books, that has to do with drawings, that has to do with other things. Why is it important? I don't understand. It's quite funny. The person does come through, but where did you go now? The angels are here. The guy is here. Where did you go? You're transforming, yeah? You're already transforming. For those of you who are single, my darlings, what's next in your love life? Like I said, you're going to be trying out different things. You're going to be pushed by the universe, pushed by the circumstances to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, maybe to travel to different places, to have to go to places you haven't been before, to interact with people, because maybe it feels like you have been stuck in the energy of loneliness for way too long. And they're showing me the picture that you drew, the picture that you saw. You're erasing it, you're building afresh, you're building a new, some sort of new plan leads you to meeting different people. And through that different people comes this timid person. It's not that they can't be a leader, it's not that. But when they meet you, they're timid. They're sweet. They might feel a little bit lost, uncomfortable, acting like a fool. This person in real life, they're not like this. They might have actually a very good position. They might have a lot of leadership qualities, but there's something about the way that you are going to affect this person that's going to make them feel like they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's a very sweet energy of a meeting. Might be meeting somewhere where there's a lot of shampoos, or there's a lot of shampoos, perfumes. For some of you, this could be duty free, or even like some sort of supermarket, or a hair salon. But this person is coming in to help you rebuild yourself. It's quite interesting, because this person brings a lot of new energies in, a different perspective on life, love, relationships, earning money. And this is going to be, again, this is like heaven sent. This person comes in order to help you realize who you truly are. Detach, because there's a strong attachment to the past, and I'm hearing detach. If you already are in a relationship, guys, I'm going to tell you this. The person, again, from the past comes back. For some of you, by the way, this could be a relative, not necessarily your ex, a relative or somebody who owed you an apology. An apology when you needed it the most. Right now, you might not even need it. When it comes to you and your partner, if you have somebody already, guys, I'm getting the energy of exploration, and I'm getting the energy of communicating a lot, having things that, to share with one another. But why you keep on thinking, for a lot of you, why you keep on thinking about someone else? For some of you, the harsh truth is you want the old person to love you as much as the new person does. So you will be faced with a very important decision whether you want to carry on a particular relationship or not. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. For some of you, you could be in a rebound relationship. And the rebound is from your side, not from the other person's side. The harsh truth over here, some of you, you're going to realize you settled. You settled not to feel the pain. You settled to feel chosen. It is what it is. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. For some of you, what I'm seeing is honestly, you settled, and you know that you settled. But you feel bad because you don't want to leave the person. You feel bad because you don't want to be by yourself. But there's going to be an important choice that you will have to make. Because it could also be that in their life, somebody comes in who they're meant to be with. And in your life, somebody comes in who you're meant to be with. Because there's definitely this energy of, they're saying, of shaking things up, of being, of needing to be extra honest, extra open. And maybe it's something that you weren't ready to hear. But, at one point or another, you might come back to this reading, listen to it again and say, yeah, you know what? It is what it is. It's the truth. Because for some of you, this is why I kept saying, that timid person, that's why you're turning away from them. That maybe they're too timid for you. Maybe they're too passive for you. Maybe they're too boring for you. Maybe they're safe, but you don't necessarily feel the love. So for a lot of you, it's going to be an incredibly honest talk with yourself, first and foremost, where you're going to realize that this person just doesn't do it for you. And it's going to be the time to, like I said, make a decision. Are you out the door, or will you continue ignoring certain decisions or certain needs that aren't being met for the sake of safety, emotional safety? By the way, guys, I'm just oh, never mind. I'll ask you at the end of the reading. Let me concentrate on this. Because I'm seeing, somebody who's been maybe ghosting you. Like there's this energy of somebody ghosting you, somebody who also is as a ghost in your life. Like they're no longer in your life, but they're kind of in your life. You might be having conversations with them. You might be checking out their social media. You might be dreaming about this particular person. Anyways, the point that I'm trying to make over here is that soon in your life, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're in a situationship, there's going to be an ability to connect more closely, more intimately. And for some of you, you're going to be connecting with the person you're meant to be with. For others of you, you're going to be connecting with yourself more so that you can see that the person that you're with is not necessarily the right person for you. For those of you who are single, like I keep on saying, that there's some sort of potion. There's some sort of magic potion. Could be pharmacy, could be, like I said, duty-free, could be some sort of hair salon, could be some sort of shop with loads of things. Might have 3 letters in the name. Yeah. Some of you, you're stuck in a third-party situation. Waiting for the other person to decide. And that's why I kept hearing, will this person reach out? Will this person choose me? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. But then the decision is up to you, because I feel, some of you, you're in a 4-party situation, not just a 3rd-party situation. I think in the future, I'm going to do this separately for people who are in relationships and people who are single, because I'm getting a lot of information that's coming in simultaneously. And I would like to go in more details into each and every situation, but I can't, otherwise, So I think in the future, I'm just going to be doing separate readings for people who are single and separate readings for people who are in relationships. But personal readings are always the best way to go, because then it's tailored specifically to your situation. All right, so there's another thing that's coming in. Literally, I'm seeing the ears over here, the ears of a cat. Somebody who overhears something, hears some sort of gossip, hears some sort of story, some sort of news. Some of you might be seeing on social media, like I said, of your ex-partner or the person that you're crushing on. You might be seeing some sort of news that this person either relocated, or you might find out that they're somewhere on a holiday, or you might find out that they're seeing somebody. Like there's this energy of getting some sort of news that's going to make you feel like, I want to say life goes on. Life goes on. Kind of jerks you out from constantly thinking about the past and brings you more into the present moment. For some of you, this is going to be a pleasant information. For others of you, and let's be honest, not really. But again, the universe wants to push you out of your comfort zone. Literally, there's some sort of skateboard. We've got the wheels, we've got you over here, and the universe is just kind of pushing you, saying, come on, it's time to move on. It's time to go in the right direction. It's time to be honest with yourself. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your time. By the way, some of you might meet your person if you're single. You might meet your person while you're cycling, by the way, as well. Letter W is coming through. Number 2. And decisions about some sort of holiday, some sort of trip that's coming up. They're saying pay attention to the dates. And number 2, and maybe Wednesday is also coming in as an important day. Letter B, letter M. They're showing me that you're crying a lot, either on the inside or actually crying. But you're very close to that genie lamp. Do you see? There's literally this genie lamp over here, and there's your head. You're reaching out. So this talks about wishes. This does talk about wishes coming true. We do have an outline of a horse over here. A horse, a pony for some. And we do have a little heart on its beautiful bum. Yeah. So I want to say again, for a lot of you, the year of the horse is going to be quite important when it comes to wishes coming true in your love life. Because here, it's like the year of the horse gets you there. And you're finally finding the genie's lamp. And you're like, my wishes are coming true. But it's very important for you to formulate your wishes, yeah? Like all of the things that come before you rubbing the lamp will make sure that you feel what it is that you truly want to feel. So that you don't waste your wish on some sort of such and such who is not even the right person for you. So before you get to the genie, they're saying first, we need to clear out all of the wishes that aren't really yours. So that you don't waste it. There's a possibility, guys, of a lot of physical intimacy that's coming in. Sexually, it's as if you're awakening. You're getting more energy, more stamina. Your mojo is coming back to life, I want to say, For some of you, it's going to be triggered by sports, by dancing, by music, by spring, by certain hormones. But the mojo is coming back. Also, they're saying that there's a particular situation that has been your priority So the relationships and love, they were somewhere in the middle, and the priority was something else. It could have been a job, it could have been relocation, documents, getting your health back on track. They're telling me that the priority starts shifting. Yeah. So whatever it is that has been a priority shifts down the list because you're going to resolve this issue. And you're going to resolve it quite nicely and very soon, as a matter of fact. And a lot of grounding energy that's coming in. Energy that allows you to feel physically, emotionally safe, so that then you can go into this energy of prioritizing relationships. The same if you have a partner. They might be overwhelmed at this particular moment when it comes to the future, the work, the craziness that's going on in the world. They also tend to go into this energy of feeling a little bit more relieved. Because here I'm seeing somebody who's overthinking, maybe turned away from you, focusing on money, focusing on the future. If they have children, they have to worry about their children as well. They keep on telling me to let you know to go to some sort of event that has a lot of different people. Because I'm seeing a couple over here that are sitting at a table. I'm seeing a lonely person over here that's sitting at a table. I'm seeing some people that might have brought their, pets, animals. So for some of you, it could be a formal event. For others of you, this could be a picnic of some sort, a quiz, a performance, something along those lines. But there's need to communicate with other people because they will also share their stories with you of how they have met, how they have managed to stay in a relationship for so long. You will also see a particular relationship dynamic that's going to feel great to you. For those of you who are single, ready to mingle, again, quite possibly, there's a very good chance of meeting somebody there who could either be somebody important in your life or could be a person who introduces you to somebody important. Again, letter V, letter M. Monday, Wednesday, I want to say Matt, Walter, and Mojo. Especially my lovely women's mojo, yeah? The spark is back. The spark is coming back. Let me see what else comes through. By the way, guys, there's some sort of rat over here. Somebody's stealing your energy. Pay attention. There are two people over here. Two people. One is a little bit shorter than you are. The other one is a little bit taller than you are. People who seem quite different, but they drain your energy. They drain your energy, and it's as if one could be head of one department, another one could be head of another department. They're looking in different directions. Somehow they're joined, but they're draining your energy quite a lot. So pay attention right now who's draining your energy. But people are paying more and more attention to you. More and more attention. Letter M and W keeps on coming through, guys. Mike, Melissa. Oui. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to turn this around. There we go. Overall, this new period that's coming up when we're talking about your love life is going to be quite eventful because there's loads of wax. It's very solid. And the relationships that you are going to work on, they're becoming quite solidified because at the beginning of your reading, it was all scattered. but they're telling me that there's a lot of clarity that's coming in. And there's a lot of connections, by the way, that also could be very useful when it comes to your business, when it comes to networking. So I'm also saying, that you're going to be able to make friends as well. So even if you don't romantically get linked to somebody, either they introduce you to somebody who's going to be quite useful, or you meet some, or they just become friends or good acquaintances as well. Let me see if there's anything else that comes through. I'm getting a lot of calmness. Like they keep on saying you're going more towards the energy of calmness, of breathing out, of relaxing. Some of you, they're showing me that you're like meditating over here, but overall it's a good wax figure that came through. It's very wholesome. There are not a lot of holes over here. And it's more about closeness. Much more about closeness, feeling safe. And another thing that comes in, guys, there's a particular movie you need to rewatch. A movie that once made you believe in love. A movie that makes you feel very good, very comfortable. It has some sort of special energy for you. So I don't know whether it's Made in Manhattan, yeah, or whatever else you need to watch. But there's something about needing to get you in the right mood, in the right energy. And who knows, for some of you, there might be a similar story to the movie or the book that you like that has to do with love. All right, and that's what I have for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. If you're up for a personal one, all you gotta do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Interact with the energy to claim it. And take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.